Hold up.
What you finna ask me? So don't ask me nothing inappropriate.
Of them do, but it's like, look, so
listen.
I'm gonna say 2 out of 10.
God damn, Papa, no Papa.
He gonna tell us when, like he always do.
All righty, come on in.
Welcome to the Trill
Welcome to the Trill Academy podcast.
Class is now in session.
I didn't hear no. Nothing.
Y'all heard it.
Nothing.
Anyhow,
Anyway.
yeah, I knew today was gonna be a good day.
You hit some money on a scratch off or something?
5 o'clock this morning. I don't know if they promoting it again, but all I heard was, "Girl, I know your secret."
Man.
I looked at the radio.
McDonald's.
It say McLovin. I say, they playing this commercial.
Hey, shout out to
Why
McDonald's.
can't you share your nuggets with me? She say, nice song, but you're still not getting any. Girl, you got a 10-piece. Please don't be stingy. We had some good commercials, bro. I looked at that radio.
That's 90s, man. All the good commercials in the 90s,
And
man.
everything
the one
happened
with,
by chance because I don't
yeah.
think I had my phone charged that my music play on, so I just was like, let me put the radio on while I drive, and I heard that made my day.
Man, because my favorite used to be the one with Omarion now.
Hey.
You don't need a lot of money because McDonald's is the place that put a smile on my face.
Yo, welcome to the building, man. We got our honored special guest in the
about
building.
that.
I mean, at this point,
Yeah.
he's substitute teacher at this point, man. You know what I'm saying?
He a substitute on rotation.
Right.
He's substitute rotation.
Right. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got it.
We part
You
of the
part
staff.
of the family.
We
you know
part of
what
the
I'm
staff.
saying?
Yeah, we rocking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He got his diploma and everything at this point,
Nah,
man.
for sure.
Welcome into the class. We got Big Ant, the politician.
Yes.
He's subbing until he get his teacher certificate.
Yeah. I'm the nigga that's gonna take it. I ain't gonna never get the certificate. I'm gonna just,
Keep subbing.
keep it cool so I ain't gotta have the responsibility like
That's right.
all other teachers.
I
Just
got
come
you.
get my bread and go to the highs.
That's
Now you
it.
speaking my language.
Well, if you don't
know how I
know,
do.
you should know. We got Big Ant.
For sure, it's
Every
going
politician,
down.
man.
Yeah, man, we rocking.
Right
So
on
it's
with it. Right.
So we're gonna start out. I know you ain't watched it yet.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it a little bit. If you ain't watched it yet, I'm sorry for you. Thunderbolts, man. First off, we're gonna start with a rating. What y'all rating it?
Ooh. Thunderbolts, I'm going to rate a 8.
I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
That's more realistic to me.
I really like that movie, though.
I like the movie. It's a 6. Because, well, for one, I'm gonna say the marketing, right? Every Marvel movie that comes out from here on out is always gonna be the best movie since Endgame. They gotta stop doing that.
Who
Because
said that?
It's on the commercials.
Oh wow.
They said it. Like
Yeah,
the
but
best
you-
movie
now,
since Endgame.
we
They gotta
don't-
stop doing that because your mind already going in. Best movies in Endgame, right?
was a
Okay.
motherfucker. Yeah, nah.
All right. There's no stakes on the line.
Yeah.
There's no stakes on the line. It's just they trying to build a new event, and then even that at the end it was kind of corny. The new Avengers.
That
like,
was funny
just
to
leave-
me, though, because
yeah,
I'm
but just
like,
leave them Thunderbolts.
When they
Just
said
leave them
the
Thunderbolts,
Avengers,
man.
boy, I thought I was going to... Me and Jen, we just started laughing
I
like,
just
not
don't.
the Avengers.
Just
Yeah.
leave them Thunderbolts. Why they can't just be the Thunderbolts?
It was a
Just leave them
joke.
Thunderbolts. I get it, but I'm just saying, let's not do that, man.
Nah, man, why?
Let's not do that.
It was
I
a
liked the
joke.
movie. It was cool. That 6.5, I guess, was more so about the plot and the action, because it took a while to give you something. But
Right.
it was cool. I support the Marvel. I'm Marvel and DC. I also like that they were all rejects. I like that.
Yeah.
They
Right.
all came together as rejects and created a crew, and then they was kind of kick ass. So,
Yeah, but, I mean, it did give Suicide Squad, which is DC,
Yeah, but Thunderbolts been around a long time. If you read the comics,
It gave Suicide Squad, which is
I'm just
DC,
saying, if you read the
which
comics,
was first.
I don't know about that.
which was first.
I don't know about that.
So,
movie.
not gonna count. I am a Marvel girl. I pick Marvel over DC is what I'm saying. Superman, Batman, them they some goody two shoes to me. I don't
Don't
know.
be disrespectful, man.
I'm just saying.
Batman cool, man.
That man
Goody
lost his
two-shoes.
folks. He was an Avenger.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna. So it's crazy because I started watching Green Arrow.
Okay.
The one put me on Green Arrow because I had never watched it.
I was watching it. I
I
fell
watched
off.
The Flash because we watched
That's
The
all
Flash for
DC.
years.
I see you DC.
No, listen,
up.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I watched The Flash. He put me on Green Arrow because I'm just like I'm not really a DC girly, but shit, I love Iron Man, Hulk, all of them,
Gotcha.
all of them.
To me, they just need to go ahead and blow that shit up. Do like some multiverse shit where you bring all the people that died back and let's just run it back. Nah, speaking of blowing shit up,
Yeah, it is.
Plantation, Louisiana, went up in flames.
Hallelujah. Come on,
Man,
ancestors.
I mean, they should have been burning them down. I don't know how the fire started. I got to look more into that investigation. But they couldn't put it out either, though, so that's a little weird.
I ain't gonna lie. I just, when I seen it in the way that I seen it, like highlighted in a lot of the blogs or the write-ups on the news sites and things, the oldest plantation burning down, it just made me, I saw it, then I instantly thought, the way it say oldest, that shit don't mean nothing. There's
Wait.
plenty of other plantations in this motherfucker.
Was it
like,
oldest? I thought it was just biggest. It was the
oldest,
oldest,
biggest, whatever. But the way I saw oldest, what you saw?
I thought I saw oldest, too.
It was oldest, the oldest plantation.
What? It looked like it said electrical.
The oldest
okay.
plantation, right? When you see the oldest plantation, that can convince people who don't know no better, like, they just got rid of the last plantation.
Like they just did something.
Nah, they didn't do shit. It's plenty of
Plenty of 'em
plantations
left, yes.
all over this motherfucker in the
Yep.
South, my nigga. Like,
Yep.
even ones that wasn't officially called plantations,
yes.
they really was plantations.
Yeah.
This shit is still here for a lot of motherfuckers that don't know.
So is it a good thing it burnt up, or
It don't matter.
it don't matter at all?
It has no symbolic. It was good for a headline, but it has no significance to it. Do we know the names of all the plantations? in the
Actually,
South?
and you want to know something?
Yeah.
There is actually a backstory that it may not have been an accident because the plantation actually belonged to black descendants, and they think that they're trying to get rid of the proof that it actually does not belong to the white people.
I mean, that could be.
Oh no.
So there's
That
a
could-
yeah. It may actually
That
not
could be
even.
possible.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We saying thank you, ancestors. Which again, I'm so glad that the souls that were tortured there are freed. Hopefully, you know, God be the glory. However,
Mm-hmm.
when I saw that, that made a lot more sense.
It's for sure a rabbit hole to dive into with
That
it.
made
I
a lot
just didn't
more
go
sense,
dive,
like-
dive. I didn't go dive deep into it because when I saw the oldest, I was like, that oldest
Right.
shit means absolutely
Absolutely
nothing
nothing,
to
yeah.
a nigga. Like, they not going around burning every plantation down for niggas who don't
Mm-hmm.
understand. You got some of these prisons in Louisiana. That's the only state I can speak on because I don't know about the other southern states. Like, some of them prisons is real plantations out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm happy you brought that up.
Yeah.
So we had 10 inmates escape the plantation,
Yeah.
and right now, right, they've been wrestling a lot of them back down. They wrestle. I think they down to like 3 left. So we had a couple of them get caught early. We had a couple of them get caught sleeping. No pun intended. And now we down to like the last 3. Now, earlier you said there's no amount of money
Yeah.
that'll get you to turn them in.
Nah, I can't do it, bro.
What about you?
I would.
What's the amount?
First of all, let me say this.
I don't clarify. I want the amount.
It depends
and I
on
want you to turn it in.
the
What?
crime. If they are doing something that I don't consider a crime, I'm not law enforcement. So certain things I just don't consider a crime. If they didn't do anything that I consider to be a crime, I wouldn't turn them in because
Okay.
do your
Now
job.
give me your amount.
However,
What?
my amount, I don't know. I guess maybe like 10 racks.
That's what they offer. So you right there.
Man, that's light.
What you get? That light.
That's
10 racks.
light.
That
10
light.
racks. They not my people.
Man, I seen somebody turn their cousin in for 5.
10 racks.
For
10
5.
racks, you're gonna have 9,000 or something by the time you get you some gas or something to eat. That 10 racks gone. That ain't, you ain't
They
went
gonna
nowhere.
tax it. That's
Then
about
you know
7.
you gonna go shop, so you finna go spend 1,000 shopping.
Man, please.
Nah, they gonna tax
Let me
it.
tell
You
you
gonna get on like
Let me
7.
tell you
You gonna
something.
get yeah.
Y'all talk now.
What?
God rest his
And you
soul.
gotta call
He
the right
gone-
people too.
He gone now. My brother. My brother is gone now. Yesterday was his birthday. Happy birthday, Lil James. He gone now. But when I tell y'all that my mama turned that nigga in, for like, I want to say it was like 3,000, 3,500.
That's cold.
He told her to. So they could split the money.
Oh, okay, got you.
That-
Okay, got
when
you.
I say
God bless his
crazy, y'all,
soul.
my brother was hilarious. That boy was crazy. And let me tell you why. Because he had wrecked my mama car, her truck, and she would get on his ass all the time. And he was like, I'm gonna pay you back. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna pay you back. And then he had been running for a while or whatever. Like he was on probation. Then he ended up doing something else. And then he was running for a while. And she was just like, you gonna get your ass out of my house. Then him and his baby mama got into it. He was like, fuck it, I'm going to jail. Fuck y'all. The
Did
boy
he
was,
call and tell him?
hold
pick
on,
him
wait.
up?
Let me tell y'all. This was finna
Jail
really,
must be fun these
no,
days.
this finna really be funny. Turn them in, they get the money. He like, mama, just, send me some money. Of course your mama gonna send you some money. Y'all, my brother was
Of course.
really certified motherfucking loony. He didn't even go to jail. The nigga went to the goddamn psych ward and got out in like 3 weeks.
Damn. Where y'all from?
That was some
Wait, for
free
real?
money.
Where from here? Where here? Where from?
Northside,
What?
Homestead.
Oh,
You gotta
I'm
clarify,
from Mason
man.
Road.
I ain't sure
Okay.
you know.
I'm from Mason Road, but
Okay,
my,
gotcha.
my little brother and them,
Yeah.
they 9 block.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
All right.
They,
It's just,
they,
just
they 9 block.
get a little bit of, we ain't
Them
gonna
trying to get the
be.
history
We know it's
of
not a
it.
monolith. It's
Yeah.
the section is not a monolith, but I'm familiar with Mesa. I got family from Mesa. Nah.
Where you
Everybody.
from? South?
You
I'm from the
turning
north.
me?
Oh, okay.
I'm from GP.
Turning me?
Oh, okay.
Now I was just off Mesa last weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
My
Club
people.
Seville. That's my people
Oh,
club.
okay. My mama and them used to go there.
Yeah, I've been going there since a kid. To Club
Yeah,
Seville.
I done been
That's-
in there.
yeah, for sure.
Mama and them used to go there. That was they shit.
It's on.
But
All
yeah,
right.
no,
Just say your family background real
Yeah,
quick.
no, my-
Salute to
my-
y'all. God bless you, bro.
man, my brother was certified motherfucking loony. May God rest his soul, cause I know that nigga was in hell yesterday, giving them hell.
Got you.
They always be like, everybody going, they in heaven. Not my brother.
He
in hell.
probably up there, man. He probably up there.
Oh wow.
He probably
My brother is in hell giving the devil a run for his motherfucking money. That nigga was so crazy.
back on the run for money. So you turn on me?
What you doing?
Who me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. No.
Sticking to the G code, huh?
I heard
I
that.
can't turn them in
We don't
because
talk
All
to-
right,
I
Tory
don't know.
Lanez.
I can't turn them in because I don't know what they look like. I don't know what's going on. I don't pay attention enough, which could be a good and a bad thing. But I
I'm about to say,
wouldn't
she gonna be the
know.
motherfucker. She gonna be trying to get her something to eat. They gonna hit her ass across the head. She gonna be that one.
Hey,
Oh, by my
man.
food, I turn them in.
Hey,
Look,
man.
I'm about to say,
Y'all
let
are
'em tell her
going
food.
around the question.
By my
No,
the
food.
she
question
said-
is,
hey,
How
I
much?
said my
Straight up no.
answer was
Huh?
no.
so
She
ain't no
said no.
amount.
their answer was no.
My answer was no.
Shit, 2 mil, man. You can have anybody.
Nigga said 2 mil.
Yeah,
Wait,
anybody.
I thought we was talking about
I'm snitching
them.
on people I'm snitching on people that ain't even in the fuck they looking for.
You going around
And
that
him,
question? You going
him,
around that
him.
question? Because
Hold
be
on.
realistic. They not giving you two. You don't know.
We said
you
whatever
not
the answer
turning
was.
in no
Oh, wait,
king.
I said how much?
You act like you turning in a kingpin.
I'm
You
telling
said,
everybody.
wait,
What's up?
I thought the question was to turn them
She
boys in.
said 10,000.
I said how much would it take you to
But
turn it
them,
in?
And for
right?
you to
Not
turn them
nobody
in,
I know. Not none of
for
my
you to
people.
turn
Okay,
them in, it'll
'cause I was
take
about
2
to say,
mil.
Yeah.
2 mil.
Nah, my people, I ain't turning my people in.
And so if they came and offered
unless
you
they
50,000,
raping
you
or
taking
something to a
it.
child
Nah,
or
2
something
You
mil.
like
that.
Rico
Well,
on
you
Pay the
not
Fool.
snitching.
I ain't giving
Huh?
up no DC.
Oh, I'm
I ain't giving up no
snitching.
Harlem
Two
niggas,
mil.
but I give y'all
And
some
look,
DC
I-
niggas.
look,
I'm
You would
telling
tell
you,
on the
you not,
DC
that's
niggas.
your way.
You
Everybody
cold.
else
Nah,
snitching
I'm
because they
snitching.
not
Ain't got
giving
nothing to
2
do with
mil.
me.
Look, she said I ain't gonna snitch. I'm snitching. 2 mil?
They not
I'm gonna
giving
tell you
I
right
can't say
now.
Not
nobody to
snitching
jail.
because they
I'm gonna
not
tell you right
giving
now.
you 2
No,
million for
I'm gonna
them.
tell you right now. I'm gonna give you them 3, and then we can keep that going for
Well,
another
hold on,
month.
all right. Just say if it was the actual award though, if it's 10,000,
Uh-huh.
are you telling on them for 10,000?
Nah, it ain't worth it.
Okay, gotcha.
It ain't
So
worth
he
it.
not selling.
So you're
It
not
ain't
telling
worth
them.
it, man.
So you're not, yeah.
Nah, it gotta be some money. It gotta be some money.
10,000.
I'm cool on it,
If
man.
they ain't my
I-
people,
That
then
ain't even crossing my mind.
shit.
Let me turn these niggas in. I'm like, hey, they gonna get that nigga when they get him. If they meant to get him, that's between them and God. I'm gonna let God sort it out.
Well, let's go. Let's move on to Toya's
How
question,
nice
Yeah.
of y'all.
and then we're gonna talk about some people that still got turned in.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Man.
Diddy. But before we do that,
Take the
let's
2
get our
mil and
question.
turn them in. I mean, and give them some when they get out. That's what the producer say. He say he gonna take the
Take the
2
$2
mil.
million, man.
He'll give
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I ain't giving them shit when they get
$2
out.
million is not on the table.
It's on my table.
And don't ever forget the movie Takers.
Takers. We're takers, gent.
Remember, they had that man money waiting on him. And they didn't even tell on him. He just happened to get caught. What you think the man you told on gonna do after you pay him?
For $2 million, I can get a lot of weaponry. Yeah. So I don't give a damn what he do. I'm like Nas. Woke up this morning. Got yourself.
Man.
He better be ready.
Again, if they ain't my people, I don't give a shit. I do not care. You not my.
I ain't give a shit.
Don't know
I just
you.
said $2 million.
I don't know you, and you knock some old
that's
lady
even
across
worse.
the head.
I ain't even say I ain't say I ain't care.
I don't know your ass. You to knock some old lady across the head. You
look,
been jugging the elderly.
Look,
Nigga, would turn
in
your
all
ass
seriousness,
the fuck in.
In all seriousness, they wasn't done when they sent us anyways. So I'm just doing them a favor. Hey man, go ahead and get back in there for you get some more time, dog.
I can't do
just go
it.
ahead.
Right.
So you just don't know. Y'all do what y'all do.
Hey, do what y'all do. All right, we ready. We ready for Toy's question, man.
Yeah, I'm staying out the way.
You gonna ask me that?
Yes.
Don't ask me nothing inappropriate.
I'm not. What?
It's in church. I'm a woman. I'm entitled to be indecisive.
Okay.
Picture of my forehead look shiny than a
Well, then send me a picture.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, then all right.
Do not edit that part out, Marcus. Yes, I know you heard her because she was talking after the music stopped. So please don't edit that out.
It's in there. We live.
Shit, yeah.
I thought that clip was playing. Anyway, so I have a question for you guys. We can go from left to right with our answer. The post I saw, it was a I think hashtag BA questions of the day or something like that. Okay. If it's a music question, so hopefully y'all have something. If you had to sing one Jay-Z song, if you had to sing a Jay-Z song that you knew all the lyrics to stay alive, I think is what it said, what song would you sing? If you have a song you can sing all the words to.
I'm dead.
You don't know no Jay-Z?
Not by like I could just rap it, but I know. Of course, I know all the music, but I can't remember a song full like lyrics from front to back. But I got favorite Jay-Z songs.
What's your favorite Jay-Z song?
You can probably do all
Anything. The Jay-Z Anything. Y'all know that one?
Yeah.
It was on Volume 2. They probably don't know that one. That
the
was
blue and black looking album.
Nah. It was great.
Oh, that's the
Or was
car.
it Volume 3? Volume 2 or 3?
No, I think it's 2.
That was 2.
Yeah.
When he's standing in front of the car?
Actually, no, you know what? They put it on the Beanie Siegel album. My bad. That Anything, that was my shit.
Anything.
That was like a song to his mama.
Oh,
That
and
was my
before we get to Bree answer, does it have to be like his song or it could be a
That's
feature?
what I was about to say. Can it be
I
him
mean,
and-
give me what y'all got.
All right, bet.
So what you got? What you got? She threw it at me like I was a shortstop.
The what?
The Carters.
Him and his wife.
Him and his wife.
That's like cheating, though.
Yeah, but
I was
He
thinking
wasn't
that-
really rapping.
I was
but
thinking that
again,
what you
still
said.
is. I mean,
All right, what you got?
What you got?
Oh man,
otherwise,
I got
we land at
even
each
though
other,
what we do is
good.
wrong,
Like,
man. Even though what we do is wrong, man. Hey,
Still hustle when the sun come
Yeah.
up. Crack a
can I do
40 when
freeways
the
first
sun
though?
go down. No,
It's a
That's-
cold winter. Young,
Jay-Z on that song?
He on there.
Yeah.
I
Him,
just
Beanie Siegel, and
in freeway.
The big
Yeah.
three, man.
I'm gonna have to, y'all. And you heard me rapping it. That just show you how much you pay
we
attention.
got a free Tiana, man. Rain, sleet, hell,
Hell,
snow,
snow.
man.
Come on. It's the rock.
Oh, that
the
is
rock,
his
baby.
verse. Okay,
They did the
He on
Wire.
now.
They did the
Yeah.
Wire video.
He
Like,
on
like
there.
you
There
saw
you
the
go.
Wire.
He
Yeah, that was a
okay,
classic.
okay, all right.
So what you got?
Party. Mine would probably be either Party Life.
American Gangster.
Um,
You blue, ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah.
Welcome to
She's
the
on.
party.
Wait, I'm on her bra strap. She's on my dig. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's my bitch.
Okay.
No, you not
but
done.
no.
All right.
But no, and then it's a song with him, Beans in Scarface called Somehow, Some Way. I know all the words to that.
Oh no,
It's the
but
Dynasty
if you
album.
gonna do B and Scarface, you gotta do
But
See, I
you,
was thinking
but
about
you
Jay-Z
you gotta do
solo
Guess Who's
song.
for Zach, man. You gotta
well,
Guess
I
Who's for
said
Zach,
Party
man.
Life. That's him.
That's my favorite Jay-Z album, though, even though they did like
American
a Rockefeller
Gangster?
compilation. Nah, the one you just said,
The Somehow, Some Way.
yeah, somehow, some way. That's the that's the album, right? The Dynasty.
Dynasty.
Yeah, rock
I
like
have
yeah.
no
I used to
idea.
jam that front to back. Like
Is
that's
that
when I
one?
used to be on my
Yeah,
pops.
Not, I mean, I ain't
I
no,
don't- yeah.
y'all know I ain't no rap girly, so.
Okay, gotcha.
You could have been. You don't know Hard Not Lights. Like you don't know no radio cuts. Or what's him and Foxy
You all rap
Brown?
girly.
What's
I
him?
got proof.
What's the song with him and Foxy
I
Brown?
got proof, man.
Can I get?
Can I get a wood?
Okay, yeah, but
Is
well,
that
I,
that one,
I
Foxy
actually do know
Brown?
all the
Yeah,
songs
yeah,
today.
yeah.
I mean, all the words.
It's
today.
ready. I'm like radio cuts, and then Big Pimpin' spending.
I was gonna say that. That was literally finna be my answer, but then I
On
was like, I don't know.
BLADs. Let me tell you
I
something
don't
about
know
a
about
song
no
back.
girls,
Let
girls,
me tell you
girls.
something,
Like,
girl.
I don't know every
Hey,
word. I
and
don't think.
excuse me, miss. Do know all the words to that. Yeah. No, I just
Excuse
couldn't
me,
think
miss.
of it in
That
a
was
moment.
classic.
But let me tell you something about an old school song. They gonna spell out some words for you.
Nah, facts.
Cause he was Big Pimpin' on BLADEs. The E's. He couldn't say S, so he made it the E's. I got you.
ladies.
I got you.
Nigga man at Pimp C and
Shout out to Webby. I'ma always know how to spell independent. Shout out to
Man.
Gwen
I still don't know how to
Stefani.
spell independent.
I'ma always know how to spell banana. You know what I'm saying? It's B.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
It's bananas. She spelled it out.
Well,
for
she
me.
was bigger than it.
Fabulous was spelling fabulous wrong when he used to spell his name.
FABOLOUS.
Like,
Shit wrong.
his name is Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Nigga, you need to get a hook on phonics.
Fabuloso spelled with an F-A-B-O.
F-A-B-O.
F-A-B-O, that's
Hey.
Fabuloso. Because that's spelled with an O.
Well, we can't talk about, so we're going to move on to his
Fabo.
counterpart, who actually had an interview with Fabulous. I believe he told him something to the effect of, I like to see you scraping and crawling, daddy.
Oh,
Ain't that what he said? He said
Tell
something
it
like
to
that.
Noriega. I like when you scraping for shit, daddy. Nah, it was
Then
even
the nigga
crazy.
said,
He said, nah.
Hey,
That nigga said,
hey, I got a question for you.
yeah.
Why y'all don't let me take y'all shopping? Why y'all don't party
Nah,
with me?
hell
Why y'all don't party with me?
I'm cool on
Them
that.
niggas was
Why you
like,
put me,
Especially
baby?
now after what we know, nigga.
Why you don't party with me,
That nigga
baby?
told her, he told her,
Why
you
you don't let me
got your
take you
notes?
shopping?
The way he said that, you got your notes over there. Okay, you got your notes.
If y'all
I
don't
like when
know,
you scraping for that shit, daddy.
I like when you
like-
scraping for that shit.
He was
That
flirting.
nigga Fab say, we partied before. He said, no, switch you with this birthday thing.
Yeah, it ain't
Why won't you
birthday.
party with me for your
I
birthday?
told
Say,
you. Why don't you party?
I partied with you on my birthday before.
No.
Nah, nigga,
He
you ain't
ain't
never
party.
Party.
partied.
You know,
Oz. Jada and that nigga Fab was like, nigga,
That-
we don't
Jada
go to
was
that
sitting there
party.
like,
man.
Jada one.
But now we do know they never been to that party.
Hey, ain't
Yeah,
no
they ain't
party.
fuck,
They
and
ain't
that's the
fucking
thing,
with
they
that
ain't fuck
party.
around like
Party.
that. And
You heard
he knew
what Meek
who.
Mill said, huh?
Why he inserted himself into this thing, man?
Because they drug Meek Mill for like a year off
They
that
did.
shit.
Yeah, but
So
they
he was like-
stopped.
What he said?
He was just like, man, the most I ever seen at a Diddy party was Coke vibes.
That's what he said.
And he said that's what you see at every typical
party.
industry party.
That's exactly what he said.
Y'all pushing propaganda and this
Yep.
and this and that type shit.
He
That
pushing
nigga-
propaganda. Right?
Well,
I
they,
mean-
everybody know, like in them
Meek,
Yeah.
turned
Meek,
up
just stay
industry parties.
quiet. Meek, stay quiet, man.
Yeah,
They
it's
was
on the-
leaving you alone, Meek.
It's too
Just
late.
stay out of this, Meek.
yeah.
Stay out. This ain't got nothing to do with you, Meek.
But nah,
Stay
because
out
you know
of
he was on the lawsuit with Lil Ron.
Mhm.
Lil Ron put a bunch of other celebrities in there as well, but Meek Mill name was the one that everybody ran with. You know what I'm saying? And that's the
Yeah.
one that turned it up. But it was a bunch of other celebrities in that lawsuit too. Like, but that lawsuit bogus, man. That dude Lil Ron bogus.
Understood. So look, we came in kind of hot there.
Yeah.
But if y'all don't know, guys, we talking about the Diddy trial. If you don't know at this point, you should have been one of the jurors because that's what they were looking for, people that didn't know who Diddy was. So, so with that being said, how do y'all feel this trial is going, man? Is he going down or will he be coming home?
From the first day, I was like, oh yeah, he might be all right. Then all them people came out. I was like, oh shit, Daddy, what the fuck you? I didn't expect it to be that many. I did not expect that. Like, this man is really like, I don't even want to call him a monster. Like, but
Hey, he's freaky.
he
Freaky.
fuck that. Ain't no freaky.
Nah, he freaky.
Nah,
dog.
my boy. Let me tell you something. People be freaky.
Huh?
Keep that in now. Keep that in
Nah,
now.
nah.
He's just a high
Speak
level
from
freak.
experience.
Keep
We
that
like,
in
we
now.
like for our people to be relatable. Speak from experience. Go ahead.
You know,
He made you understand you weren't as freaky
Yeah.
as you thought you was.
yeah,
huh?
you know, you're like, God
just-
damn, like
We ain't judging.
I know
This the
ain't-
academy. We
I'm
ain't
not-
judging.
I'm nowhere near, like, I'm not even a fucking speck of dust in his motherfucking playground. Okay, I'm not even like I don't touch. I'm not even a star in his galaxy.
So who's nastier, Pissy Diddy or Nasty Cassie?
That's a good question.
Damn.
Because Cassie got the shit done to her.
Yeah.
So that's why I call her Nasty Cassie. Pissy Diddy, Nasty Cassie. Because she allowed these niggas to piss on her.
R. Kelly style.
I don't
You know
think
what?
she allowed it.
You don't
I
think
was
so?
like-
Shit.
They say she asked for it, so
She
She was
asked
a
for
willing
it in
person.
certain text messages.
she was the one that asked.
She was
for
a
it.
willing participant.
Yeah.
He of course he ran this game
Right.
on her. He hung the gifts and the lifestyle,
Right.
and he
Coerced
finessed
her
her.
into
I ain't
it,
gonna say coerced her, but he most definitely manipulated the
She did
situation.
her part to keep her man.
But the thing is,
for money.
she got to a point where she started to enjoy it too. My whole thing is
Right.
with this. Now, is that shit fucked up what Diddy did? Of course. Did he play on a younger girl and use the finer things
Right.
to get what he wanted out of? Of course. Is Diddy a nasty nigga? Yes. Is Diddy an asshole and an abusive nigga?
Yeah.
Mean, just the
All the
motherfucker.
above.
All that above. Gay. That too. All that shit. But at the same time, does that go to RICO and racketeering charges in
Nah.
the scheme of what
And-
we know them as? That's why I get to this point where it's like, yeah, he fucked over Cassie. He did her dirty. Most deaf. He probably did a gang of people dirty. But at the same time, to put sex trafficking and racketeering on this, that's something that's taken it to another level.
And they haven't even brought that stuff up yet. It's
And
just
then
all
it
been
was
about the
they
freak
brought
offs.
up they
And
using
that's-
one part of the racketeering today with Kid Cudi. So
Okay, yeah.
cross-dresser Cudi, he came in today and painted to the part of the racketeering for the arson and the kidnapping because one of Diddy's old assistants,
Yeah, he blew the
he
car,
made her go to the house, to Kid Cudi house, over her fucking with Cassie.
Yeah.
That's what came out today in court.
What?
They didn't talk about the car
Okay.
yet?
Yeah, he put the cocktail, the Mazel Tov or whatever they
Okay,
call
yeah,
that shit
he blew that
inside
shit
the
up.
car.
Car
Yeah.
to blow it up.
Yeah, he threatened that he was gonna do it, but a month later, after the ordeal
Right.
with Kid Cudi, that's when it happened.
Yeah.
She was fucking with Diddy and
Kid
Cudi
Cudi,
kind of like
yeah.
around the same time.
Yeah.
So bunch of shit going on with this.
Man,
And again, like just like Ann just said,
Yeah.
my whole issue is not even that they're going after things that could be a RICO charge. Y'all keep bringing up the fact that he gay or that he freaky.
I mean, but is he?
That's
Like,
to
what?
kill him.
That he
Is
gay and we
I thought everything so far was
we
character
know that
witnesses.
he's gay. Okay,
Yeah.
but that's not a fucking crime.
Well, no, they getting into the other.
But they
what they're doing is right now they're just destroying him to the jury.
Right.
That's how they do you if you go to trial. They're gonna put your character on trial as this is what he's capable of. He has a disregard to the law. He has a disregard to human life. We want y'all to look at him like he's the worst human being ever.
Right.
You got to think he's looking at possibly life in prison. So they want the jury to feel like, hey, this nigga should not be operating amongst
They
society.
ain't got to do
Right.
that.
So that's why they putting all these guys and having these sex workers come in and tell
Right.
these stories. They let Cassie tell all the disgusting shit and all that to
Right.
make him look that way.
But do
Right.
we really got to do that? I think at this point, all you got to do is play lyrics from old songs, man. Let me see.
man, they
First
don't-
we were friends, then became lovers. You were more than my girl, we were like brothers.
Oh,
All friends with
oh yeah.
Oh, it get worse. Now, he was ad-libbing Biggie rhymes. Biggie say, make it hard to figure me. Liquor be kicking me in my asshole. Undercover, Donnie Brasco. All right? And then what was LL talking about Flavor in here? Oil up your ankles, let your Tim tap. Come on, man.
Hey.
We ain't gotta go that
Nah,
far.
fuck
Just
that.
play the lyrics to the songs,
I'm
man.
hey,
What?
I was never a like Biggie, Pop. Like I'm, of course.
Man, shout out to
would
Biggie, man.
Prefer Tupac, of course, but
Mhm.
when I heard the song about, what did he say about the girl being
sucking
so
your daddy's
fine,
dick?
he'll suck her daddy dick?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Take that.
I was
take
like-
that.
I've never thought that was different.
So I'm gonna say, we don't need to bring the sex workers in.
So,
Just play
I
all
was
the
asking-
Bible lyrics.
So I asked her this.
Whoa.
When you look at this whole grand scheme, do you feel like it's odd that it was 15 years ago this was going on, and they coming with it now?
They build it up. They gotta fall on them.
Build it up.
They gotta fall on them and they whip it out when they ready.
Cause I do feel like Diddy a asshole. We been knowing that as
Right.
like we've seen, like when he made them niggas go walk to get that cheesecake.
Right, but it's just a
I
part
was
of
a
his
young, I
personality.
wasn't,
That
I
was
was a
my shit,
teenager.
though.
But no, I was
I
a
love making a
teenager.
band.
Hold on.
I did.
No, this the whole thing though. As a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
the way us being niggas, we was already niggas. Like mentality, we was niggas.
Yeah.
We was like, hey, bro, I ain't walking to
walking
get
no
no
cheesecake,
cheesecake,
dog.
nigga. You not hoeing us like that.
We would have
We
never
was
been able to
already.
do none of us like that. You
Yeah,
right.
that's what we was saying is teenagers. Like,
Right.
nigga, hold on, nigga, you hoeing the fuck out them niggas.
Yeah.
So now you get older, you realize, like, okay, it was a TV show, it's entertainment, but it's like, you got to be a down low nigga to humiliate your people.
He was just letting his personality shine.
Yeah, it's
he
like,
was.
so
I'm gonna
with
shut
all
the
that-
studio down.
So with all that going on,
Shut it down.
I understand a nigga can be a hoe ass nigga, whatever. But that's still a Rico. Is that a Rico thing? I feel like Diddy was a drug addict. I feel like Cassie became a drug addict.
right.
And they was on some, he a toxic ass nigga. They was having some super disgusting, nasty, toxic sex. And they was high as hell. And they was trying to catch a nut that they was never going to catch again.
Gotcha.
Like they trying to keep that. That's why she
Trying
would
to keep
probably
that
text
chick-
him.
yeah.
She was like, man, I hate that nigga, but at the same time, I love that shit too. So she was torn in between, like, this nigga ain't good for me, but at the same time, I'm addicted to that dope and that feeling I get from that disgusting ass shit.
Yeah.
Because when you keep doing that, she said this shit lasted 4 days, you will get addicted to the high you getting off of that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. They keep trying to push him though as just like super freaky guy. And have y'all not seen some of these niggas DMs? This shit they be DMing these girls. Shit, these niggas out here claiming nigga freaky. I be seeing niggas talking about, I drink your bath water. I sip your pee. Like, nigga, hold on. Nigga,
I
wait
ain't
a
gonna lie,
minute.
though.
Drinking
Ain't
the
nothing-
bath water is just an old school line. It's
Yeah.
like an old
Yeah.
school
No,
line.
some of these niggas mean it.
Nah, ain't no nigga
That's an
drinking
old
no
school
bath.
Just
line.
because you mean it, Lonzo.
The hell?
Right. That's just an old school
The
line.
thing, I don't even want to repeat, but what he said that he allowed to be done to Cassie, then they go in the bedroom and do the other thing to him.
Nah.
That right there, dog, that's gay.
Nah, what about
And
the part where
niggas-
he's sitting in there?
Huh?
They remember they had the dude, the prostitute come in there.
Yeah.
And he said he kept like not getting harder. He had to start taking. He got his own book too now.
Yeah.
Well, he been at his own book out, but he calls them like a rich couple in the book. But he said Diddy was just sitting in the corner, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine.
Well,
I couldn't
that's
do
what I'm
that.
saying. We know that's what this was for. He getting
Right.
something out of that, but that's all weird to me for your girl. He's looking at Cassie like his little toy. Like,
Yeah.
they got a sick, twisted mind, but what they hitting him with the racketeering is like, hey, you've committed certain crimes throughout the years, and we're going to put them all as one.
All as one.
Right.
And that's why I'm like, well, hold on. That's kind of, and I don't make the rules. At the end of the day, they the federal government. They do what they want to do.
Right.
And it's in the jury hands. It's just the way it's coming off is like, we just going to do a bunch of things that you done did that we can call a crime, put them all in one and say you had racketeering and sex trafficking.
So essentially, the RICO charge suggests Combs used his business to run a criminal enterprise involved sex trafficking and other serious crimes. The sex trafficking and transportation charges outline the alleged forced sexual activity and the movement of the victims.
What about the oil? Y'all saying that about the oil?
That's just
Baby oil.
evidence.
I was about to say that's just, but damn, that's crazy. Cause
Hey,
I,
drugs,
Your ankles, let your
oil,
Tim's tap.
his
I didn't know
employees.
that.
And then it say bribery, of course,
Right.
force, threats, control, to compel individuals to participate in like the sexual activities, the performances. Like it was elaborate.
I don't give a damn how fine the girl is.
My
I
only-
couldn't be fucking the girl and then you got Diddy in the dark in the corner sitting there. Yeah, take that. Take that. Hey, man.
No. We're not gonna kink shame. Everybody have a kink. Some people get off on watching their partners be pleased by other people. Everybody.
So you find with Diddy sitting in the
Niggas
car,
don't do nothing like
what you
that,
want to
and
do?
this is why.
Want to be ballers?
You gotta wear a shiny
This
suit for me.
this should be the prime example for niggas who got money and this and this and that. And I keep telling you niggas is, for one, you niggas is too old to be going down, getting down like this on these younger girls. That's for one.
Yep.
And for two, y'all niggas got too much money to be having doing that weird shit is already some weird shit. But putting it all on the line with like, hey nigga, I'm finna have my employees doing this, I'm gonna have this and doing that. What you think gonna happen in the long run? Like, you think you gonna better just pay people to keep quiet on this type of stuff?
But they
That's
did
the
for
thing.
15
It
years.
worked.
They did for 15
It
years.
didn't work because we've been hearing Diddy been gay forever. So
That
niggas
is
been
true.
Yeah,
talking.
but
That is true.
it wasn't that.
You see
I
how
don't,
Fab and them been knew about this? They didn't know
Yeah.
the details, but they just heard. Everybody's heard the stories like the urban legend.
But think
don't
about
go
it.
to that Diddy other party.
but think about it. That's the,
The
thing.
all-white part.
I don't think the fact. I don't
White
think it was
been
even
referred
the
to the
fact
clothes,
of
I
him
see.
being gay. I think it was the fact of him being a predator or him like that's what he was trying to keep under wraps. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think he's
that a predator?
because
So that mean
that
that
shit
year.
is predatory. Think
So
about
that
it.
mean that year that man dressed up like Joker, he meant that from his soul.
Oh, ooh.
Whatchamacallit said that in the thing. Kid Cudi said that today. He was like, yeah, man, he was like a fucking Marvel villain or something.
Pennywise. He was Pennywise and he was a Joker. Yeah.
He said when they faced off, he was like, man, when I faced off with him or whatever, he was like he looked at me like a Marvel villain or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
He has mental issues, but
No, he just like drugs. We can't keep stamping
nah, fuck
mental
that.
illness on
That-
everybody.
man,
Everybody fuck
fuck
up.
that.
He got mental illness.
don't know.
Yeah, no, we can't keep. Then the people that really got mental illness, what they gonna fall in? They like, God damn,
Freaky
shit.
Diddy, Freaky Pissy
Yeah.
Diddy, and the Nasty Cassie, cross-dressing Cudi. This is a crazy ass trial.
It's a lineup, baby. It's a good
Y'all
lineup.
gonna have to update
Bring-
the people next week.
Freaky nasty.
freaking nasty.
Freaky nasty.
Nasty.
God damn,
Yeah.
freaking nasty.
Nasty.
Nasty
Well,
Cassie,
Nasty. Cross dressing Cudi.
cross-dressing Cudi.
Anyway, yeah.
Not gonna lie though, that talent, if they put him in the same thing with R. Kelly though, that talent show gonna be nice, bro. They gonna sing that Satisfied. They gonna sing that Satisfied, man.
That video is so fucking crazy now if you look at it.
Bro, it really is.
That picture with them two niggas with Diddy and R. Kelly in that picture together, that shit just crazy as fuck.
Ooh, flow slippery as fucking there, boy.
Man.
Oil and piss everywhere.
Dog.
Don't he
And
have
then
a video with him like in a
and I
steam
kept saying,
room?
what the fuck, y'all? Every time I think about the baby oil situation, I literally be like, what the fuck, sir? Like, what was you
I ain't
thinking?
never used baby oil in my life.
I thought
Obviously-
either he was
not in
giving
that- not in
either
this
he was
situation.
giving massages.
Not for that, huh? Like,
He had to been giving massages
No,
or
well,
No,
that
he
was-
said he
baby
gotta
oil
look shiny.
that was a glisten.
No, but you
They
know the
said in
baby
court
oil
that he
said
said
it,
it gotta be
drugs in
shiny.
that stuff.
That's what he said.
So
That's what
to the
Cassie
When
said,
they
right?
put it
Use it
in,
to
and it
glisten.
absorbs in their skin, or if they use it for sex, it would absorb, and it had drugs in it to like.
The baby oil had drugs.
Drugs
in
No,
it.
it didn't. He wanted them to be like, he wanted them to have oil on them for the look.
I
He
wanna see
wanted
you
them
shine.
glistening.
Glisten.
That's something he was.
So he wanted them to
My
look
nigga,
like
the glistening is
So
crazy.
he
So
wanted
what
them
did
to
they,
look.
the
I wanna
water.
see you
It was a bottle of
shine.
water or
No.
something. What did they?
He
They were
wanted
saying like
them to
regular
look
stuff
like
that he
a
was
high
No, he
doing,
was
like
giving
in it,
pills. He was giving out. They was doing pills and
and stuff
coke.
like
all
that.
about
But it
the
was
shine.
something in either the water or the oil. Which one was it?
No, they didn't say that. That
They
was
did.
Like a rumor.
Nah, bro.
Oh.
All
Like a rumor.
I
right,
was
we
like,
got a
I
brief
know
fact.
goddamn
I don't think that
well.
was in the. I don't
We
think that
got
was
a
in the
brief
case.
fact.
It might
Look
be.
it up.
It might be, but I didn't see that.
Shiny
in the case.
suits, shiny suits, and shiny asses.
He was getting
man.
straight.
Shiny
He was
suits
getting
and
straight.
I was
shiny
like,
asses.
God damn,
He was
like
getting
you
straight
put
to
something in
the
oil
drugs.
in the
Like
water.
he
They was
had
saying
coke,
like
he had pills, he had ecstasy.
He wanted them to look like they was in a Hype Williams.
Man, you want to be?
production.
Hey, I gotta
I'm
see.
belly.
I gotta
I'm
see my
belly, the
face.
first thing.
I gotta
yeah.
see my face
Got
in the
them
ass.
looking
Man,
like
this ass gotta
Keisha.
be shining, man.
Keisha was a bad motherfucker. He was all greasy and shit.
Yeah, that's how he wanted them looking like Keisha.
Look at you,
Tommy.
listening to shit. That didn't sound like old boy from the Boondocks. All right, we can do this the hard way or the easy way. The choice is yours.
Fuck that.
So I wonder who the Boondocks was talking about.
Look at you.
They was talking about a nigga that's on the internet right now.
Yeah, they talking about that nigga. You ain't seen him?
I want
He
you.
been doing the,
Fleece.
he been doing the,
That's
he been,
Fleece.
He real.
That nigga out there
I
some
know
real person.
him, but the one when Huey was what's the little brother? Which one? Huey.
Yeah.
Or
Huey's
Riley.
the
No,
little brother.
Huey
Riley's
is
the
the
little
Black
brother, yeah.
Panther. Riley, when he was like, "Oh man, that mean I'm gay," because remember his favorite rapper.
Oh yeah,
he
yeah,
wrote.
yeah.
He,
Gangsta-licious.
yeah, he hopped out
Yeah.
the trunk.
Yeah.
I forgot who it was talking. They was talking about somebody though, for real. I can't
They
remember.
said
who
who
it was.
they was talking about because they say all of those stories relate to something or somebody, something that happened.
Okay, well let's move on to something else that is relatable. It is graduation season.
Hey,
All
now
right.
to the graduate.
It is graduation
Shout out to
season.
the
So
graduation. Shout out to everybody,
Shout out
the
to
class
my
of
nephew.
2025. You
hey,
did it.
Marcus, if you can, do me a favor, man. Put
Nah,
that
I'm
picture.
thinking he
Put
finna
that picture
give
on
Marcus a
the
shout out
TV.
today.
If you can do that for us.
Congratulations
So,
to my nephew Marcus.
A lot of people have been up in arms about Tony Braxton. It's another mother that's going viral as well for their outfit choices. And I'm a little torn because I'm very pro wear what the fuck you want to wear, whatever. But it is a time and place for shit too, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
So how y'all feel?
I feel fine.
I'm.
Yeah, I'm used
Okay.
to it at this point.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Old school mamas is over with.
Yeah, but I don't really. So the thick lady, she just got on the fitted dress.
That is true.
She just got on the fitted dress. She just so
She
happened
just
to be
so happened
fine
to
in the
be-
motherfucker.
yeah,
like
yeah.
she just so happened
Her
to be
son
real
graduated
super
with
thick.
honors too.
Now,
She did too,
now,
obviously.
Tony Braxton, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Now, why the fuck do you have on a bathing suit and a goddamn tablecloth skirt? The fuck is wrong with you, Tony? And I love me some Tony Braxton too. But that shit ain't. I don't like her. I guess because I don't like that outfit. That shit
You don't like the
look,
outfit?
That shit ugly, and it is inappropriate to wear. Why are you wearing a bathing suit? I know
Tony
it's a
Braxton was trying to be seen,
right,
man.
right.
She was trying to be seen up
She
there.
was
like,
trying to
Up
be
here?
seen.
Up
and it
here,
was about her
incognito.
son. Right.
Down here?
there,
Scene.
See, that's the whole thing that we've had happen. This type of stuff is normal to me now,
Mhm.
but we have made it to where women want to be expressive. And not all, some, they want to be expressive and they want to get extra attention. So, women is getting work done. They doing this, they doing that. They want to be looked at and stand out. And this is just a product of that where, hey, who are you to tell the woman how to move? Don't judge a woman. Why you in woman business? So now when you get these are the results of that.
Mhm.
Back in the day, you wouldn't see too many women come out the house like that for any event.
He is saying that's a woman empowered. I love it.
yeah.
I love it.
I like
I love it too, but
No, I'm
you
just
can't
I don't
saying,
forget
think
who-
it's, now hold on, Beaker. I don't agree with it, but it is what it is.
You got him.
But to be fair,
You got
though,
his ass, you
it's
did.
their day though.
But
And that's
you,
kind of taken away from their day.
when we stopped wearing slips, it was over for real clothing. When you stop wearing layers of garments, because we did. Once we stopped dressing like that,
I don't mind. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you can put on something like, for instance, I know this lady kind of in the corner, but I mean, I'm sure she'd look fine in something like that. It's Tony
I'm sorry?
Braxton. It's Tony Braxton.
Wait, what? You
You
said.
see this little slither right here, this
First of
lady?
all, let me explain something to you.
What?
Tony Braxton, 50 and fine as fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
That lady is at
so
least,
I'm sure she'd have put something like that on.
at least
she'd been fine.
that lady is at least 76 years old right there.
Hey,
I know,
man,
I know.
look,
I know
all
she
I'm
is.
saying,
She dressed like she going to the club, not
Yeah.
the bar. She dressed like she going to the club, man.
this one right here.
Yes.
oh, she 50.
It's a little
That's
too
something you shooting
Who,
at the
Tony
club
Braxton?
at for the
Yeah,
night.
Tony
But if a
Braxton
female
is-
come
she-
like that
she
in the club
57.
and she make eye contact with
Oh,
you,
you talking about the mama on
yeah.
this side?
You buying her a
again,
drink and you saying, man, what you into? Like you,
But
you
it sounds like somebody said it. We did have certain clothes for certain events.
Right.
Honestly, when we
Yeah.
came up, nobody would have worn that to a graduation.
Right.
Exactly.
And as far as the lady in a dress, is nothing wrong with the dress. But once like I said earlier, no lie, you would have had to wear some Spanx and a slip to leave out my grandma's house and something
Right.
like it. It was just different.
yeah.
Now it's like you put it
Yeah.
on. It's not because the thing back then was being modest and not being shapely. If you had it, it's gonna show, but you tried to make it not jiggle and put it where it go, and you packaged it up.
Yep.
Now, hey,
We used to be shocked.
But y'all
oh,
gotta
when
know,
you are,
Oh
like
shit!
they said, we don't know how old this
Busted
woman is,
biscuits.
but Kevin Samuels said the truth, man. For a lot of women, He said a lot of mamas and daughters gonna be competing for the same niggas.
That is very true. I sent them actually a
I don't
video.
know who her daughter is.
Man, you talking
I
about
don't
the
know
one
who
who
her
said
daughter
she get
is,
unemployment?
but she beating the fuck out of her daughter. I don't know.
Her daughter might be fine in the
I was
mother.
about to say you.
But the daughters and the
daughter
mamas
could
are
be
fucking on the same
same
niggas.
niggas,
Nah,
yeah.
it
But
is what
this
it
the sad part
is.
though. I'm sure this nigga gonna be fighting for his life. Cause I guarantee you somebody try to holler at his mom and they gonna
He already used to it.
he probably is.
You think his mom, and there's certain women that she might not even be older like that. She probably might be 40.
Yeah.
40 or better, right? So I'm saying it's 40 or better, y'all. 40 women that's in their 40s or late 30s right now that are saying like, I'm gonna fuck with a 25-year-old, 24-year-old. Shit, Larsa Pippen
They on that
was
shit.
fucking on her son teammate.
Man, you heard her talking about something made her do it. What she said? COVID made her do
Yeah,
it.
man,
What?
don't
I
listen
ain't
to
even
that
got time for that
hogwash,
shit.
man.
I ain't even got time for that
That's
shit.
garbage. Shut the fuck up.
COVID
you
made
idiot.
me do it.
Like she's a fucking
No, but
idiot.
the girls like in their mid 30s, like 30 to like 42, the 25 and 26-year-olds are
won't leave us
approaching
alone.
the 23s. They on the girls. I'm not saying that means you
21,
gotta
like,
bite,
boy, if you don't get
but
your ass on my
they very much on some age is nothing but a number. I'm old enough.
I was on that. Who wasn't? What nigga wasn't on that at that
Yeah,
age?
but
This
I
ain't
mean,
nothing new.
you're right. I know y'all.
But it's just
y'all,
more women. No, it's just more women now. They like, hey, I don't give a damn no more. Like, say what y'all gonna say. Back in the day, you
They'd have shot you down. Yeah,
you
they-
might catch one back in the day, but they wasn't gonna get on the internet and talk about it.
Right.
Or they wasn't gonna be popping out being seen with the nigga like this my nigga. But I done had partners that done been when we was 22 fucking with 37-year-old shit. I talked to older women. We all done talked to older women before. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new under the sun, but it's becoming
I done
more
talked
common.
to older men before, so I understand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Needed their asses in the goddamn.
Oh.
Well, needed his ass in the goddamn jail.
The oldest,
He did.
Nursing home?
Like,
man.
that's the only and I'm telling the truth.
No,
like,
I think he was like
I
56.
was young and hot.
Almost
Like, you know what I'm
nursing
saying?
Yeah.
He
I
was
thought
like
he was. I
56.
thought I was all that.
play
A grown ass
shuffleboard?
man with a car and a job and his own a place. Oh yes, of course.
But she said she
You
don't
know
want to
what
say
I
it on the
said?
mic.
That's what they do.
She don't want to. You don't want to say it on the mic. Cool.
Come on now, you tell us what you just said.
yeah.
Yeah, don't say it. What you just
Say
said.
it.
No, he asked me, what's the oldest, because you said you have talked to an older person, and then I said me too, and then he said how old, and I said 56.
How old are you? Okay, cool. You good. You good. It's
Damn
56.
sure ain't 56.
Just
Nowhere near
know
56. We know that.
Shit.
We know you nowhere near 56. Hey,
Talk to a man. You just lost your fucking mind.
well, we'll just say this.
I
Was-
couldn't do that.
Was Paw Paw good to you?
Oh no, I'm just playing. It didn't go
Okay.
nowhere because however it went in like the initial conversation,
Yeah.
he brought up his kids, and then once he said his daughter age and she was older than me, that tripped me out.
Yeah, because why
it
do you
was
find me attractive? Yeah.
like it tripped me out. I don't know. I'm just random. I probably caught myself trying something just like I realized I lied. I don't know if I want a man of another race. I tried. I think I lied with saying I date outside my race.
Sticking to the black, huh?
I think
Niggas for
I ain't
life.
gonna lie. I can't do like no young
think
girls.
so.
I can't do no. young
Like that's what I was.
We
just
got
thinking
one,
about.
niggas. We
I
got her.
can't do-
We got her. She stuck, niggas.
And for some reason, in this, like Toya said, in this day and age,
You's a
for
mess.
whatever, for us, 30s to 40, whatever, 45 and up. 45 from 30 to 45 for whatever reason. These guys that's 21 to 28, they just will not take no for an answer. I'm talking about follow you to your car.
Yes,
wanna
when
do-
you young,
wanna do the
when you
most,
young,
and
you
I'm
know,
just
you,
like,
you,
and I don't know, am I wrong for feeling all like,
Oh,
I start immediately, sir,
I knew it
little
was a
boy.
reason
and
I
then I
brought
have to
up
be
that
like,
old
okay, I'm
man.
sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful because you're not a little boy, you're a grown man. However, you're not grown enough to ride this ride, baby. You ain't.
say he is.
You don't know. He might
He
show you
think he
some. He
is.
might show you something you ain't never seen before.
He won't
You know
show
what?
me a goddamn thing at 21.
I know
Not
why
at
I
21.
brought up that old
can't-
man.
I just don't.
The other night we went out, I have been hollered at. I mean, approached. In a million of ways. I have never had somebody flash their light, honk their horn, and say, hey, big head, you see me over here, come here. Or that man ain't called me knucklehead. It was something, and I just looked. I was like, who? Paw.
Knucklehead. Not knucklehead.
He was like, I think he said, you see me, big head. And I looked. I say, just keep walking. Just keep
I'ma tell you
walking.
that was that nigga Nasty Nate. I'ma set it off. That's one of them type.
I'm in the bind, Nate.
Nasty Nate.
Nasty Nate.
Lord is my shepherd.
I had to tell somebody that because I was like, did this man just say, hey, I think he said, hey, big head, you see me or something like that. Like we already knew each other. That's the part that confused me.
But he did hung his horn.
All he got to do is get the conversation started. That's
it.
the goal. Once you get the conversation started, the nigga is there.
First off, he started off wrong. You flashed your lights at me, you honked at me, and you wanted me to approach your car.
Ooh.
Not gonna lie to you though. How many?
None of that works for me.
If you ask the percentage of niggas that actually bad the girl by being insulting starting off, the percentage is high. The percentage is high.
On the same side, on the other side of the parking lot before I got to him, I was standing in a spot. Now, mind you, I'm on the phone with my girls. She already told me she got somewhere to park. But as I'm leaving out the parking spot, a man in the slingshot was pulling in. And I was like, hey, you can't park here. And he looked at me to cuss me out. I'm like, these the type of men in the world. He looked at me to cuss me out and looked at me and said, oh, you cute. Come here. I took off walking. I promise you he was going to cuss me out for that parking spot. I know he was because it's how he kind of cocked his head to look at me.
Like, bitch,
then he looked at my face and was like,
hello there. How
he was
are
like,
you?
you cute. And I took off. He said, come back here. I was like, yeah.
See, the older a nigga get, it's different when you talk to women. Like, it's different than when you like a young nigga. The older you is, the women don't even reject you the same way.
Yeah.
That nigga said, come here, job.
They don't reject you. You just say whatever. It's like she gonna make the decision. Like, okay, when you, it's just like that's just the way the evolution works.
You said what you said. Niggas ain't they too young to ride this ride.
So that's the thing. I said all the time that I want a younger guy.
I got you. I'm gonna leave it at this though.
As soon as they try to holler, I just be like, whoa.
I'm gonna leave it at this. A lot of niggas was young when Texas Cyclone. That shit was old as hell, and young niggas was getting on that riding the fuck out of that shit.
You had to be a certain height.
No, you just had to be a certain height. You just had to be a certain height. That's it. You just had to be a certain height. So, niggas been riding old shit for a long time.
First of all,
buckle up, nigga.
First of all, let's start here.
I like how you call her old shit.
You got me fucked up.
That's old shit over there. That's old shit over there.
Out there, man. If you see a nice looking woman, shoot your shot at her.
Shoot her.
I mean, hey, listen, shoot your shot because I'm gonna put it like this. I've had a 25-year-old.
All right then. So
I've had a 25-year-old that did approach me, and I was just like, and we met because he was doing some grown man shit. While he was doing some grown man shit. I didn't see no other 25. As a matter of fact, the other fucking 30-year-olds that was trying to holler at me, they didn't even want to go do what he was doing.
I'm gonna start calling you Shay Shay.
Voting, goddamn.
I'm gonna start calling you Shay
Shay.
Shay.
And I asked him, I was like, somebody made you come vote. He was like, no, I just feel like I need to do my part for women.
What?
They done got quiet on Shay Shay. No update.
There's just a lot going on right now. It's he stepped back from ESPN. He's still doing the show and shit, but. You know, the news cycles only last a few days on topics. Now the world's
we got Diddy right now. We on Diddy right now.
Yeah, they on the Diddy trial. Then the Meg Thee Stallion Tory shit popped up. So that shit got pushed to the back.
Once them 8 weeks over though, it's up for Shay Shay.
And I'm glad you brought that up because I want everybody to know because all y'all
motherfuckers be talking about
that,
Remy Ma today.
All the motherfuckers that was online talking all that shit. I changed my mind. Tory did it, not Kelsey. Fuck y'all.
What you mean? There's ring camera footage now.
What?
No. What?
I thought she said.
Where you seen ring camera footage?
Nobody's seen it yet. They just said it's there.
I thought you said.
I said Kelsey did it.
You did?
She just said Tory was done for not saying that.
He should still be in jail though because if Kelsey did and you didn't say anything, your dumb ass deserves.
Y'all said at the beginning of the episode what? Y'all wouldn't tell. Tory probably got a bad relationship with law enforcement.
Why you keep saying that? I didn't say I wouldn't tell. So why you putting me in it?
So you snitching?
Fuck yes. I just told you that. For the world, okay?
You ain't no
Please,
real
first of
nigga.
all, don't do a crime with me.
What
Okay?
you
Don't do a crime in front of me. Because before
No, you ain't turning nobody in. We good. You just gotta do it in front of you and walk on. That's it. We good.
she said she wouldn't, I said I would. Why do you keep saying that?
That's not what you said. What did she say?
Did I not say yes, I would do it? Was my
I
answer
thought-
not yes?
I thought she said it was not my people.
If it's not my people,
Then we
you're
your
a-
people. So what you gonna do now?
Oh, they let you know where you stand with her.
I see.
It's nothing else to be
I
said.
see.
Class is now dismissed.
Dismissed, man.
Get
We
out of
out here,
here.
man.
Cause yeah, she chose her
like I
side.
said,
She chose her side.
y'all heard what I said.
And cut these mics off.
Nah, don't cut your leader. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Trill Academy
Y'all have a
podcast. Have a good
Night,
night.
day,
Y'all
week,
stay
whatever
up,
you
man.
watching, be safe.
Oh, you should have said stay on your pivot, man.